Yo, Darious Britt here, and today we are reviewing the short film 1 Minute Time Machine directed by Devon Avery. It's a romantic comedy short with a sci-fi twist that's about like 5 minutes and 40 seconds long, including the credits. Short synopsis: well, a guy tries to pick up a girl and fails horribly. Luckily, he has a time machine where he can try and try and try again until he gets it right. Well, I could sure use one of those. Before I jump into it, I'll leave a link in the description section so you can go over there, check it out. I really like this short. It's really cute. I suggest you watch it before you watch this because there are spoilers. If you haven't seen it, go over there, throw some eyeballs at it, come back, and then we can chat about it. Too late. Let's get into it. The title, 1 Minute Time Machine. Well, typically anything with a time machine in it screams sci-fi. 1 Minute Time Machine, that sounds sciencey. Time machines are sciencey. Time machines aren't real. This is sci-fi. That pretty much speaks right to its intended audience. Plot structures. Setup. Our protagonist takes a seat next to a beautiful lady with his time machine. Tries hitting on her. It goes wrong. Wow, there's almost no setup. Inciting incident. Happened off screen. It was when our protagonist first saw the beautiful lady and decided he was gonna try and pick her up. Rising action. Our protagonist tries hitting on her, fails repeatedly. His advances get more and more sexual off of her cues. Then he discovers she's in science and time travel and things get sciencey. Climax. Our protagonist discovers that every time he goes back in time, he kills himself. And then we get a quick montage of his alternate selves dying over and over and over again. Resolution / twist. The love interest now pursues the protagonist and utilizes the time machine every time she screws up. I didn't see that coming. I love the fact that there's almost no setup, we just hit the ground running. The premise is so simple and relatable that you don't really need to spend a whole lot of time explaining things. In the world of movies, if a guy goes out of his way to sit next to a beautiful woman on a park bench, it's safe to assume that he might like her, and you see where it's going before anybody says anything. Hey. So, how about them Lakers? No Lakers. Okay. The acting, that's all I'm gonna say about that. So we pretty much watch these actors sit on a bench and talk for 5 minutes, and yet it doesn't get boring. That's a feat. How'd they pull that off? I don't know, let's see. 1, the discussion goes into some unexpected places. They always keep you guessing. It feels like you're always learning something new about the characters. At first, there's the typical love story setup, but as he hits on her, things get dirty. And then we find out that she actually likes dirty talk and empty sex. She doesn't want all that candlelit dinner BS. Oh, and then as things progress, we get some cursing.
And make sweet love. And our brains out.
Finally.
Oh, then the conversation gets all sciencey out of nowhere and we find out she's a diehard science nerd. I wasn't expecting that. And then she drops the bomb on him. He finds out he's been killing himself over and over and over again. Some odd like 16 times now. That's kind of dark. And then the biggest twist, she starts aggressively pursuing him. How many people saw that coming? Cause I didn't. It totally aligns with her character. She's very aggressive, very particular about how she likes things, and look, I think she's just trying to get laid by this guy. 2, great pacing. We don't linger on any topic for too long before we move on to something else. It seems like every beat in the conversation lasts roughly about a minute. When he initially breaks the ice with her, that's about a minute. When the talk gets really dirty and sexual, that lasts about a minute. When they talk about science and time travel, that lasts about a minute. And then when we move into the ramifications of time travel and death, that lasts about a minute. So even though we're watching the same 2 people in the same place talking for 5 minutes, the conversation is very engaging and dynamic. This is a great example of what you can do with 2 actors, 1 location, and a great story. And this is also a great example of keeping it simple. We have a guy with a time machine hitting on a girl. We don't know how he got it. We don't know why he has it. That's not the point of the story. All we care about is what he does with it. About them thirds, fool. Of course. Who's it for? Well, if you want to see a short film that's short, sweet, to the point, and well executed, you should definitely check it out. It clearly appeals to 2 audiences, the sci-fi community and the lovers of the classic romantic comedy. If either of those things appeal to you, you should definitely give it a watch. Honestly, guys, it's just a really good short. It gets a slow clap. Well, that's all I got for you. If you enjoyed what you saw, please like, subscribe. You can find me on the social medias, Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter, baby. You can also check out my second YouTube channel, Darious Britt, where I vlog about my adventures on film festival, my first feature-length film, on sound, live casting, vlogs, etc., etc. I do believe that's all I got for you, suckers. Deep down. Booyah!